Friends, we are studying the 2.1, the poem Song of the Open Road. This poem was composed by the American poet Walt Whitman. The section 1 of Song of the Open Road is taken from Leaves of Grass. It is a beautiful blend. It is a beautiful blend or beautiful poem in which there is a self awareness, free will, and tenderness of heart. It gives us poets realization that along the journey of life, one will face the test of wisdom, which is not tested in any school or university. A road is something everyone uses, and it is not the simple road, but it is the road of our life. And on this road, whether rich or poor, and it forces all levels of people to associate with one another. The road signifies mobility. One can take the road as a point to start over towards something new. Whitman talks about the people and the places in one place for too long. So, in the first stanza of the poem, the Walt Whitman says that afoot and light-hearted, I take to the open road, healthy, free, the world before me. The long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. Henceforth, I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. So, in the first stanza, the poet is so confident. He said that afoot and light hearted, he was traveling through the road by light hearted. He was very free hearted, free, open mind. I take to the open road means when he was going to the on the open road at that time he was light hearted. He was healthy and free, the world before me. And when he was walking on the open road at that time, he said that the world means the life before him was healthy and free. The long brown path before me leading wherever I choose means the life, it is too long. It is like the long brown path and it is leading wherever I choose. Means he can walk through the road wherever he choose with his wish. Henceforth, I ask not good fortune, I myself in good fortune. And in this line, he was self confident. He said that I am not asking for the good fortune of myself, but I myself am good fortune. So, in this line, the poet is so confident. Henceforth, I whimper no more. Postpone means he said that while going through the on the road, he was whimper no more. Whimper means he was cry. He was a sad cry. He has no more sad cry. He postpone. He do not postpone. He does not postpone his journey no more and need nothing. He need nothing. So he was lonely there. He was alone there with full of confidence. He was going through the road. And this road is symbolized as his life. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, and querulous criticism. Strong and content, I travel the open road, the earth that is sufficient. Done with indoor complaints. There are all types of complaint, but they are indoor, not on the road. Libraries means full of wisdom. Libraries is symbolized as the wisdom. And querulous criticism. Querulous criticism means he is complaining. He is complaining. He is criticizing on with another. So, strong and content, I travel the open road. When he was traveling on the open road, at that time he himself said that he was strong. Mindly he was strong. By bodily he was strong. He was healthy and content. He was satisfied. And in the last line of this stanza, he said that the earth that is sufficient means the longness, the length of the road is sufficient. It is as long as the earth. Means the road did not stop, did not fulfill, did not complete, did not vanish. In the last stanza, he said that I do not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. Means he said that I do not want the constellations any nearer. Constellations means the fate, the destiny. He do not want his destiny nearer. I know they are very well where they are. He said that I was walking through the road, so the destination do not have the nearer. The destination should be where it were. So I know the suffice for those who belong to them. And still he said that it is sufficient. I know they are sufficient. The road is sufficient. The place of the destiny, our stop of life, it is sufficient for those who belong to them. And in the last lines, he said that still here I carry my old delicious burdens. When he was going through the road, he had so light-hearted, but now he said that he has old delicious burdens. But what type of burden he has? He carried them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. Means he said that he had a burden of the delicious burden of his old friends, relatives. And at last he said that he will carry them for the last stage of his life. He said that I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. It is very impossible for them to leave them. So at last he said that I am filled with them and I will feel them in return. I am filled with them. Means he was filled with the relatives, the friends, all type of persons. And at last he said that I will feel them in return. Means he was hopeful. The traveler is very hopeful. He was sufficient, he was self-confident, he was light-hearted, and he was not complaining, not whimper. So, in this poem, he said that he was strong, content, and the life, the road, it will not stop. It should be where there is. In this poem, he said that the journey of life is going on. And in this journey, he made some friends, the relatives, and he said that this is the old burden and he wants it till the end of his life. Thanks.